All I do is...
The best thing that can happen to a live streamer is a viral moment, since a clip that gets shared all over the internet can make anyone famous overnight. And this is a huge problem. Live streamers want nothing more than for people to watch them, and the biggest secret of online fame is that it doesn't matter if you're famous or infamous, they both give you attention.
Johnny Somali.
Johnny Somali.
Johnny Somali.
Johnny Somali.
はい、迷惑系 YouTuber ジョニー・ソマリ元被告ですよね。
It all started in 2010. People on YouTube figured out that it was much easier to get reactions out of people by acting like a dickhead than it was to wait and hope for a viral moment to happen. Once live streaming started to become huge, it was only a matter of time when the new generation also realized this. Short clips that get shared all over the internet have become the most important part of streaming and the easiest way to get your name out. While many people resort to faking their viral moments, those people who concentrate on live streaming outside found that instead of hiring actors for their stream to create a viral clip, it was much easier to be the one who creates it yourself.
Speak English to me. Why are you racist? You're racist.
I am.
Racist. You are racist, right?
I am.
You're racist.
No.
You're racist, right? He said he was racist. He said it.
Getting people angry at you when you were outside meant one thing, a viral clip. And a viral clip meant more money. Once someone got famous for annoying everyone around them, there were quickly multiple people ready to do the same for their own 15 minutes of fame. Just like in wrestling, where people can make their career by being a heel, influencers can now make their money by being hated by everyone. Some people simply take this too far and at the expense of others. These are what we call nuisance influencers.
You, what you want? Ah! I'm joking.
It's not joke.
It's a joke.
The basic idea for these guys is to annoy people around them who don't want to be on camera and get reactions out of them. These reactions can then be clipped and shared online for fame and fortune. While some of these people are mildly annoying, others do everything in their power to be the biggest asshole they can be.
To say you should never have kids. Your father was wrong.
You Chinese ass. You.
Anyone who's been online for the past months has heard of Johnny Somali. Not only does the guy look like a rat, he also carries bubonic plague with him wherever he goes. He's probably the most infamous nuisance influencer right now and has been traveling the world live streaming his antics. Since he is a massive pussy, his tactic to create viral clips has been to be as culturally insensitive as he can and annoy people in public places where, if trouble happens, the police can come to his rescue. Most things he has done have been legally on the grey side, which is why for a long time he was able to walk out of any trouble he caused. This was until he made his way to South Korea, where the police eventually caught him and slapped him with multiple charges. To me, it is quite obvious that the South Korean police simply want to make an example out of him and to show anyone who comes to the country that if you f**k around, you'll find out. But sadly, the damage is already done, and all of us have to suffer from what he did. Before going to South Korea, Johnny Somali spent time in Japan, where the anti-foreigner sentiment is at its all-time high, and Johnny Somali's actions, combined with the past experiences of other influencers being idiots, has skyrocketed the negative opinions Japanese people have on foreigners. And there's more, much more. Because of this, filming outside has become much harder for everyone, including myself. Now, anyone doing YouTube in Japan is lumped in with these influencers, and filming anything outside has become incredibly shameful. To me, it was already awkward to film outside, and now after Johnny Somali did his thing, pulling my camera out of my bag feels like pulling my pants down in public. Not only this, many stores and restaurants have started to ban any type of filming in their premises because of these influencers. To some extent, I'm happy that there's some changes happening to fight against these nuisance influencers, but at the same time, it is very sad that a couple of people can ruin something for literally everyone else on the planet. And if you're thinking like, meh, it's just happening in Japan, I got something to tell you. This will eventually happen in everywhere else, since this trend is here to stay. There will always be people who are willing to do anything to become famous. And now that everyone has access to the internet and a camera in their pocket, the number of nuisance influencers will only grow. Now it would be easy to say that if none of us pay any attention to them, they will eventually go away. But sadly, that is not how the world works. I mean, if none of us did any crimes, we wouldn't need the police either. Doing something outrageous on camera will always get you attention, no matter what, and we can't stop it. Social media platforms can try and fight against it, but it won't be easy for them since most of these people operate in the grey area of law, so it's hard to find reasons to kick them out. Not only this, even if they are booted from one platform, they will just move on to the next one. One thing that seems to have gotten popular recently is people taking the law into their own hands and going around giving these influencers what they deserve. I've seen people celebrating this trend online since, on paper, it could scare nuisance influencers from doing their thing. However, I cannot condone violence, and even if I did, there is one huge flaw in this tactic that is actually making everything much worse. Let's go back a bit and remind ourselves what these nuisance influencers want the most out of everything. A viral clip.
Yo!
Having a clip go around the internet of them getting punched is exactly what they are looking for when they go outside to do their thing.
Tomorrow I'm outside for Halloween, come catch me. I'm outside tomorrow. Come find me.
Every time someone goes out there and gives them what they deserve, it only makes them stronger and makes more people realize this is how they could also become famous. Think about it, just one guy was able to make both South Korea and Japan much worse places to go as a foreigner. If just one guy was able to do this, what will happen when everyone starts doing this all over the world?